This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. What you just heard there was me having a little bit of a go at the, I think it's the Rich Robinson solo from the Black Crowes version of Otis Redding's Hard to Handle. Absolutely love that whole Black Crowes debut album, Shake Your Moneymaker. It's going to feature possibly in a video that I'm going to be making about the early 90s blues boom. There was, when you think of the early 90s and you think Seattle, grunge, all that kind of stuff, but there was also back then a bit of an explosion in back to basics blues as well. Gary Moore did his Still Got the Blues album, and Pat Benatar brought out a fantastic blues album, and Walter Trout, I think he got his first debut album out around about the same time. So I'm probably going to do a top 5 Tuesday on that whole early 90s, late 80s, early 90s blues explosion at some point. But back to the point today. That was, as I say, the guitar solo from the Black Crowes version of Hard to Handle. Here's a bit of an explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, starting as always with what we are playing the solo over, the chord sequence. There's only one chord, basically. Admittedly, there's this little kind of A to E to B kind of thing at the beginning, but the bulk of the solo is played over essentially a B7 vamp. Like that. And over the top of that we are playing a mixture of B minor pentatonic, B, D, E, F sharp and A, and B major pentatonic, B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp and G sharp. And you do get parts of the solo where it's a bit of this scale and then a bit of that scale, but most of it is kind of intertwining the two. Like in this first lick where we're bending the G sharp, which is in the major pentatonic, up to the A, which is in the minor pentatonic. We go like this. Like that. So after those 3 bends we get, and then this little blues scale lick, bringing the flat 5 in there, and then minor pentatonic, minor third of the B chord, going to the major pentatonic, major third of the B chord. Then we're up to here for this part now, where we go, and then very much in a question and answer kind of thing. What notes are we playing there before we go any further? G sharp, B, D, and A. So, and you can think of that as a question part, and then we get the answer to that, which goes, I beg your pardon, goes, there we go. So, something along those kind of lines. Basically, again, mixing the major and minor pentatonics together. Then we go back to that first bend that we had at the beginning of the solo, with this G sharp to A bend, and then bending the A up to the B. So, and then this interesting little lick up here. We've got the G sharp, the B. So that's major pentatonic, and then C sharp, B, and off to the G sharp again, and then bringing that's all major pentatonic. Then bringing the D note in from the minor pentatonic. So you get, and then we're up to basically pure B minor pentatonic coming out of the top end of position 4 of B minor pentatonic up here. like this, where we're just kind of doing this up, this kind of bending the E up to the F sharp, and then hitting the A on the top like this. So we get the phrasing of this is a little bit syncopated, but it goes something like that. Basically just kind of caning the heck out of this kind of lick here. And then an old ploy from, you know, many rock guitar solos. The first thing I think I probably noticed it on was the All Right Now solo, where the last note of your solo is the highest note of your solo, resolving this A note here up to a big kind of climactic B note, which is the root note of the chord we're playing over. So it's a great little solo, this, for, you know, kind of doing that thing where you're mixing major and minor pentatonics together in a blues or blues rock sense. So there you go. Now you know what's going on. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for that solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, that explanation you just seen there, and a jam track for you to play along with yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is in the description. $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways that you'll find also linked down in the description. And that is pretty much the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen and found it useful and informative, or possibly even entertaining in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars. Getting a great little community building up on that Friday live stream session now, and would all love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.